Day 4. I can no longer feel emotions. Hello, Gravy Timmies, and welcome back to Hoi4 A2Z, the series where I play every single starting nation in Hoi4. Now, technically, today would be our very last final episode in Hoi4 A2Z, and that is because there's actually no nation that starts with the letter Z in Hoi4 at the start, which means it ends in Y. Y for, oh god, why did I start this damn series? But more on that tomorrow. Damn, did you guys take a look at this cool t-shirt right here? That's available right now. Very limited quantity remaining, I am being told by the people behind the screen. Yes, that's right. There's very little left. They just told me again there's very little left. Wow, cool t-shirt though. Get it and link down below. And I'm not kidding when I say there's a very limited amount left. If you want to get one, now is the time to do so. In fact, by the time I'm pre-recording this, at the time this comes out, they may actually already be gone. But if they're not gone, get a t-shirt down below. Yunan, aka your Nan. That's right, there she is right there. Granny, what a war criminal. I've mentioned it for a few countries over here in China, maybe even all of them except Menkuko. China's actually one of the most fun areas you can play as. We had a lot of fun as the Guanzi. We recently had a lot of fun with the and obviously mainland China, also really fun. Same with Manchuria and maybe not Shanxi, but we probably had fun at Shanxi too. But now it's time for Yunnan. That's right, it's your boy, Long Yun. Want to know why he's called Long Yun? Because he's got a long yun. Now, the only problem is we've technically played pretty much every path you can do as a warlord at this point. Once you've played, you know, one warlord, they all, you know, they have the same focus tree. And obviously what we did last time was going with the communists worked out pretty well just because we stole so many guns from Stalin. We could also do the cooperation with the nationalists, which means we get to overthrow the government with a click of a wee button. And I think when we did the Guanzi clique, we did opposition, and as you can see, there's no mystical fourth path for me to try something new today. Yunnan sitting as one of the weakest warlords with only 4 industry at the start of the game. Even Shanxi has more than me, goddammit. Half your country is the Gobi Desert. Now, we may not be the most economically viable of the warlords, but we are the most tucked away and defendable one of the warlords. Guanzi clique's got a massive coastline, which the AI loves to invade. Shanxi are quite literally on the front line and usually fall very quickly. Zibidi Sanma is, well, essentially when Shanxi goes down, they're gone too. Okay, Xinjiang, not that bad actually. You know what, they are out of the way just like Yunnan, but I'm cooler because I've got Long Yun. But I will say he is no Ma Bufang, that man I dream about. Yeah, but Xinjiang doesn't have the bonuses that I do. In my country is a massive mountain with a whole bunch of people living there. Which means all I'm saying is we really don't have to worry about the Japanese invading us pretty much until late game when they steal French Indochina. But I think the best path possible for us to go is not the communists and not cooperation with the nationalists, but instead opposition. But first, I require a factory. Just wrote a general called my bad. I had to reload the game because the mod I was using to give Yunnan some better flags and stuff unfortunately had to go as it removed all my military staff. I'm sorry, Long Yun. Now you have a hat though, kinda cool. It does mean that my general has actually been never existed. I won't lie, because we don't really have any building slots. I am just going to trade away all our factories now to the lucky Sweden and use the rest of them to actually get some materials for our industry. Does this count as an industry? Please do not laugh at Long Yun's industry. He's trying his best. It's not the same without my favorite general. The thing we're doing is editing our template to turn them into big, strong, scary men. That's right. Look at him. Terrifying. Yep, gotta train our big, strong men to be the coolest guys in the Guanzi clique. That's right. I said the Guanzi clique. I got my boy, the biggest nerd in all of China with his little glasses. It's Long Yun, ready to field marshal into battle. Boys are all trained, ready to steal some land. hopefully TM, have won the border war. Next up, we can do a border war on China, but first I must replenish our lost very big gun. This is probably one of the worst places to have a border war. Oh, it's right into the mountains, across a river. Perfect. I am winning, but I think that's because there are no troops there, and there they arrive. I'm still winning. I'm still winning. I'm still winning. Long Yun wins! Well, that's probably just because I have good units at this point, and China at this point do not have good unit. But look, now we have big China, and look tiny China over here. This is so stupid, but I'm gonna try to steal some land off Shibbity Samma. I look like I'm actually going to steal the land from Zibbity Samma, and yep, there you go. Long Yun is getting longer. Immediately retreating out of there. We were dying of no supply. We are just dying of no supply everywhere, but if we manage to successfully steal this province from the Guanzi clique, we will get ourselves a supply hub. I just won immediately. I don't think there was anyone there to stop me. Are they even at war with Japan? Okay, they are. I don't think their troops are in Guanzi. Look at that. We could just end the game here. Long Yun! Now, because we don't have to worry about going to war, I don't need any more than 6 really good units, as that's all you can fit into a border war. And the Japanese, albeit so far, don't look like they're coming to get me. At least, not yet. So we can just keep on chipping away at China. Now, whilst when we do actually do these border wars too, we do actually get army XP, which is really good. It means we are blasting through our doctrine right now, which is very important. It looks like these troops actually turned up to the battle, which is what I wanted, because look at that. That's another one off the docket. There you go. Hunan has been... Oh my god, this is just getting out of hand. Look at my name placement. Alright, anyway, back up to Shibbity Sanma for a bit of a border conflict. This one might be a little bit tough. I have no supply at all, and there actually are some units around here that I keep seeing cycling through, so yeah, okay, might not get this one. Wait, hold on, maybe if they don't get people in time, we could do... Wait, is that the other... Oh wait, okay, that's a completely different AI. I'm fighting nobody. No one's here. Okay, thankfully, they didn't turn up to our pre-scheduled border war conflict. So I got the province for free. And once again, the name placement of Yunnan on the map has moved. Anyway, back to Guanzi. Okay, I immediately won that as soon as I clicked the button. Alright, I was wondering if they, why I just won that immediately. And I was doing some digging, and that's because Guanzi clique has no army. I don't know if that was to do with me, or if they just lost it to the Japanese. Okay, yeah, looking at the casualties here, think they may have lost it to the Japanese. The only real problem with all these border wars is that we do have to wait until... Oh, wait, I just realized Japan's finishing off Guanzi. Oh, no. Yeah, well, before I was rudely interrupted by the Japanese invasion down there, well, the sad thing is you do actually have to wait for these border wars to pop up. You can't do them endlessly. There is a bit of a break in between each one. Otherwise, I would have way more land in China right now. Boys, I think it's time we officially proclaim ourselves Other China. Not before I steal more China to form Other China. So we've proclaimed our rival government, which means now I think all of this, yep, we get it as core states, which means we just, oh my god, we have 30 factories. I love the Guanzi clique. Border conflict's still going on, by the way. I think it's just about to finish up right there, and boom. Giving China a nice big hug. The real bad news here is that Japan is absolutely decimating China, which is gonna make our borders when we go to war with them very complicated. Goodbye, Guanzi clique, and welcome to very complicated borders Yunnan. Because I have to keep skedaddling back and forward between China up here, so I'm just building more units now that I can afford them quite easily. Hold on, so if I start a border conflict with the Chinese here and win, doesn't that just completely ruin the Japanese offensive over here completely? Yes, it does, and I think the Chinese troops can just walk through my land over to here. Yeah, there they go. Go home, be free. And I could go ahead and flip political ideologies if I really wanted to, but I don't want to, because then we will oh wait, we won't lose Long Yun. I guess we could. I guess we'll be moving onwards to fascism. We could do communism again and do what we did with the Soviets last time around. But yeah, I want to switch it up. Plus, we already have 30% fascist in the government, and Long Yun is very much enjoying the dictator lifestyle. So, I'm wondering why I could do another one on the Guanzi. But yeah, I completely forgot. The Japanese just occupying them. They do still exist over here, but I can't get to them, unfortunately. As fun as it would be to snipe them under the Japanese. And what I am more interested in about, though, is somehow like closing this province off and maybe this one and kind of trapping China in the middle, which means Japan would never be able to piece them out, I think. But that all depends on China holding the line up here. And it is very defensible, mostly from the top parts up here, which they are doing. They do have a massive army, so they could still hold out a little longer. That's not exactly the land I wanted to take from the Chinese, but every little helps, I suppose. Oh, now this one up here, though, that might work. And then I rush over to Communist China and I steal that too, hopefully. This one's gonna be a tough nut. Never mind, that is not a tough nut at all. I did it! Alright, okay, so now the Japanese have a even tinier front line to push through. Nice! I can get Shanxi too, because they technically still exist, right? Yep, they do. This is literally like the ultimate scumbag gameplay that we are witnessing today. Moment of truth, though. Can I actually get lucky and get this province or this province off the Chinese? Preferably not Chongqing, though, because if I take Chongqing, it means they might actually capitulate. Well, I think we just got it. I think that China secured, baby! There you go. Yunnan has got the loving embrace of China secured in its belly. And now, thankfully, because the AI does not know how to paradrop, they can't get to them. Nice! Also, Long Yun, after this epic victory royale, has decided he's going to dabble a bit more into the extremes of politics. I don't know about you, Long Yun, but something ain't quite adding up with this one. Just gonna put that on the table. Now, it's only just actually gone in my head right now that it's actually almost 1942. I think I've had too much fun over here in the Yunnan Free Empire. I have finally lost a border conflict. My bad. Yeah, looking at the supply situation over there and the organization, could have probably seen that one coming. Alright, boys, I got a plan. Naval Yunnan. Now, while we wait 10 billion years to build the navy, we are still just going to try and finish off these guys up here and just go for our focus tree, really. We're chilling, we're relaxing. No war necessary. Oh, I think I just inadvertently killed Djibouti Sam. Yep, just accidentally killed them. Although that did free all the Chinese troops that were stuck in their land over there back to the safe space I've created for them. It's cool, though. All this land taken without a single shot fired. Albeit, I guess there were a lot of shots fired, but mostly at each other. We're all on the same side, is what I'm trying to say. It was a friendship bullet right into my friend's back. There it is. The pride of the Yunnan fleet. Ain't it beautiful? It doesn't even have a name because nobody thought you'd go Yunnan Navy. Pride of the fleet. The only ship with a name. The Long Yun. 0 armor. I don't think I even put any AA on it. Yeah, it's got no AA on it, so it ain't gonna last too long. Time for the meme dominate Japan. They did not say yes this time around. We'll get you next time, guys. I actually think about this, but if I did the subjugate the warlords focus, yeah, that brought they brought the Guanzi back! And Shanxi too, but I don't really care about it. I have good bad news, they finally come to kill me. Fighting in Indochina sure does not be fun. Thankfully though, both me and the Japanese are suffering from mankind's greatest enemy, disease. China capitulated? How? I guess I'll go secure what's left of China. I didn't even realize I had pretty much pushed them completely out of China at this point. Not a lot of the Japanese left, but also I think World War II has been over for a hot minute now. So it's essentially, yeah, it's everyone in the world versus Japan. Now, I would be absolutely so happy to help you guys out in Indochina. I really would, but you guys got it, alright? You guys have it. Never coming back. Even mentioned like how they declared war on me. They just had a war goal on Shanxi, and because I puppeted Shanxi, they just declared war. I can't remember if I even said that. It wasn't anything interesting, that's all I'm trying to say. Right, you killed my pet China. I'll kill yours. Alright, I have 7% naval supremacy. I don't think I'm getting across the sea. Oh, my fleet has engaged a navy. They're running away cowardly. I got a convoy and a destroyer. We win. Oh, there you go. We got another couple destroy. Oh, well, that's Japanese fleet right there. I'm sure the Long Yun can take it. Actually did okay there. That was not bad at all. I mean, we lost a few destroyers, but hey, we lost a few destroyers. I was wondering why the AI hadn't finished Japan off yet, and that's because they're busy fighting the Soviets. Yeah, very interesting borders here. I think the Iron Curtain's been slightly encircled. The three horsemen of the apocalypse: Turkey, Poland, and Greece. Okay, we're going. I've just been naval bombing the homeland, and the Japanese fleet, I'm assuming, has moved for repairs, so we're in. We got easiest invasion of my life. Come on, let my carrier sink something, please. Did my carrier get anything? Oh, no. Sadly, the Long Yun remains a virgin. Personally, I think it's a little bit ridiculous that I had to land in Japan myself, while the Allies do whatever this is to Europe. Oh god, the Navy is unironically doing the work. It is all the heavy cruisers. The carrier, it'll get there. Oh, the Japanese have like modern tanks. I have like no armor at all. Well, gosh, I don't have player-led conferences on. This could go badly. Well, it didn't go horrendously, but they did steal a little bit of Manchuria. Hey, there you go. The Yunnan Free Empire. Feeling free. And I got my Japanese puppets, so look at that. Whatever's left of their navy added to my Thanos of Yunnan gauntlet. Yeah, sadly, the Long Yun, though, it didn't do quite as well as some of the other ships on the team. Do too well. Yeah, there you go. That was a very memey game that went on way too long, but hey, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, subscribe down below, and there is one episode left for Hoi4 A2Z, and then it is over. It's done. We're moving on to other things, and we'll be free. Yeah, if you want to get yourself a Hoi4 A2Z t-shirt, you can get one. Link down below, if there's any left. I'm not too sure if there will be at this point, but yep, there you go. Me and Long Yun gonna go ahead and jump off a bridge.